I'm Michael.
Jonathan.
And this is episode 68 of What's in the Bag. Wasn't planning on having another episode, but we made the mistake of going to Half Price Books and Movie Trading Company. So here we go. The first one I have is a TV show that I've actually been looking for a long time, and funny enough, I was just complaining to my girl as I found this that I could never find this stuff. But it's Secret Diary of a Call Girl. This is season 2 of it. Season 3 is even harder to find than this one was. This is a Showtime show. It's a British show. It stars Billie Piper. Stars in this witty and provocative Showtime series based on the real-life adventures of a notorious high-class London escort. It's quite good. I'm already halfway through this season because I forgot there's only 8 episodes per season, which sucks. So I get done with it too fast. But it's a great show. It's really, really funny. It's good stuff. And plus, you know, Billie Piper gets naked. That's good. And if you don't know who Billie Piper is, if you've seen Doctor Who, she's in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Why don't you go ahead and talk about those two?
Okay. First one, Michael found this. It is the 2-disc collector's edition of Walk the Line. It is sealed. I don't know if it's going to stay sealed, but it is sealed for now, at least. Great movie. I mean, really, what do I have to say about this movie? It's a movie about Johnny Cash, Joaquin Phoenix in his absolute best performance to date.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there was a possibility that I actually had this one at one time. I don't remember because I loved this movie, obviously. I'm a huge, huge Johnny Cash fan. This is 2-disc. It looks like it has a lot of stuff. It's got some postcards in it. Looks to be a pretty nice little box set.
Unfortunately, it's not the extended cut, which I already have. Unfortunately, it's not the extended cut, so it's not going to be a replacement for whatever we already have.
Yeah, but it's a nice addition to have for our special editions.
Yep.
Speaking of special editions, this one I found today. It is Escape from New York, the 2-disc special edition. It is already open, and it is a very, very nicely put together box. I really like the artwork on it. There's all this little text stuff, message from John Carpenter. There's this really cool thing on the back that Snake Plissken can download that basically gives you like a rundown of his character and how they get him to do this, to do what it is that he does. And it also has a comic book with it, the Snake Plissken Chronicles. Number 1, which I don't know if they continue to this or not. That's something that I'm going to have to look into. I love this movie because I love John Carpenter and I love Kurt Russell, and the two of them should always make movies together, in my opinion. They've done 3 now.
Escape from New York, Escape from LA, and Big Trouble.
Oh, I guess 4. Yeah, The Thing. The remake of The Thing. Yep. This is a fantastic movie. This is a really cool little collector set. I'm glad I found it, and I found it for cheap too. So I was happy with that.
All right, I actually found another UMD, a PSP movie, and I mean I can find these. I mean these are available. I mean I can find them if I really wanted to, if I go out and buy them. But I found this one for like $3, and it was the only one. And I'm not going to really rush to go out and find these, since they're so available. But if I come across one that's cheap, I'm going to get it, especially since I had no way to play them. And I found The Punisher. This is the Tom Jane, John Travolta one. I enjoyed this movie. It was a pretty good movie. It's been a long, long time since I've seen them. It actually has the Dolby headphone track, which if it's like anything like the... I'm wondering if it's like a virtual surround sound, maybe, on it. Because Pearl Harbor for the Vista series had a virtual headphone surround sound, and it's amazing. It's awesome. And one thing that's not going to get added in, but I just found it, I thought it was really, really cool, is a CD copy of Back to the Future Part 2, the soundtrack. This is from 1989. If I can zoom in on it enough, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's the Japanese import of it. And I notice on the other side it's got the English version. But one thing I want to show you about it is really cool, quickly, is this insert that's in here. And of course I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know what it says. I have no idea. I got nothing. But I can't even begin to describe what this is. So if anybody speaks Japanese and live near their area, they can come and translate this for me. That'd be awesome. So I just thought that was really, really cool. So, all right, VHS King, go for it.
All right. Oh, you can do that one since you wanted to anyway. First one we got Black Diamond edition of Dumbo Clamshell, which we do already have, but this is going to be a replacement because it is still original factory sealed.
From 1989.
From 1989 with the original sticker on it. That's the one up in the corner. So that's really great. That's a really cool, that's a really good find. Jurassic Park, which yes, I already have, but this is a different one. It's a different box, right?
Yeah, because the one that we already had was the widescreen version of it. That's full screen.
Ah, okay. And also the box is in much better shape than the one I already have. I've actually been having some trouble finding Jurassic Park in a good box.
Yeah, because if you watched episode 67, you threw that out. You did that in the past. Pile.
Yeah, because the box was torn up. I've been having a lot of trouble finding that. Another South Park Collection 1, Volume 1, too. Carving Against an Probe and Volcano.
Which I think was the first 2 episodes, maybe, of the show?
Yes, I believe so. I like finding these. I don't know how many of them they released on VHS. If you have seen our other videos, you know that I think I have almost all of them on DVD. I've been collecting them, and I don't know why. I like them. I like the idea of them. And the last one that I got, Arachnophobia. Thrills and comedy, entertaining. It's great. And really, I mean, what else is there to say about this movie? There's thrills, there's comedy, it's entertaining, and it's great.
It's so funny.
And if you honestly do have arachnophobia, I don't know. I want to be a dick and say you should watch this movie, but I also want to be a nice guy and say you should probably avoid this movie. As somebody who doesn't have arachnophobia, it still gets to me. I still have trouble watching this movie, no matter how much I love it.
But it's so good. It's so funny. John Goodman is just like hilarious in it.
Hilarious. Jeff Daniels knocks it out of the park playing as somebody who has this actual fear that he has to confront. You know, it's just, and the end battle scene with the Queen Spider is one of the greatest things ever put on film. So.
It's great.
All right.
All right, I've got one. This is actually the first thing I found. Yeah, there's something gross on it.
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands. I don't know if I have Edward Scissorhands on Laserdisc yet. I don't remember. I really can't remember. And if I do, that means I have it on every single format.
Yep.
Except for HD DVD, which I don't know if it was released on it. I have to find that out. All the formats that I can actually relatively find copies of, I have it now. And the box is in really good shape. I would like to personally thank Miss Patricia Manolis of 130 Haynes Road, West Hartford, Connecticut 06117 for somewhere along the line deciding that she didn't want this And so I would like to say thank you to Miss Manolis for giving up your copy of Edward Scissorhands so that I can have it for my collection and enjoy it. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to move to steelbooks now. Steelbooks, yay. First one is, and we haven't even opened it yet, but I just bought it like, I don't know, a couple of days ago or whatever, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I can't wait to watch this again. It'll probably be next week about it. But this is the Best Buy exclusive Blu-ray 3D. At least it's not a 4K that you had to pay out the nose for to get it. But yay, exciting. Woo-hoo. And we got a couple more, but Jonathan is going to tell you about those because those are ones that he found and he's excited about them.
Yeah. First one, No Country for Old Men. This is actually the French version of the French release of this, and the only thing that I was able to really find out about it is that it was the Canadian release of this. I couldn't find a specific store that released it. I couldn't figure out if it was like a Canadian Best Buy exclusive, Canadian Amazon exclusive, HMV exclusive, what it was. It seemed to be just kind of a generic release, but just this was the Canadian steelbook version of it. There have been a couple of different steelbook versions for this movie. So I'm going to guess that it's probably like a Best Buy one, Best Buy type, countrywide release for it. But I actually kind of like the artwork. I especially like what's on the back, but I like the quote on the front, "You can't stop what's coming," because it really fits in well with what the movie's about. And if you've never seen this movie, then do yourself a giant favor and watch it. It's amazing. The last one I got is something really, really weird, and I had to buy it just specifically because of the randomness of what it was. Axeman, the complete season 1 on Steelbook is DVD. I have no idea what this is. I mean, I know what the show is. I've never seen the show. I really had no desire to watch the show. I just had to buy it just because of what it was. This was the most random thing that I've ever seen released on the Steelbook. I don't know who released it. I don't know if it was a History Channel exclusive release or something. I don't know if some manufacturer or some other company was carrying it. I really have no idea. I looked and looked and looked and couldn't figure out anything about it, except that it's apparently kind of rare, and they're going for a pretty high price on eBay, surprisingly. I could probably sell this for a decent amount of change, but I'm not going to do that, because scalping is wrong for steelbooks. That's not right. We've done that before. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm buying for me now, and I will probably never watch this, but I will own it just because it's so random. I couldn't help myself. Plus, it was only $3. So.
All right. So new totals overall. We had I think we had 12 new things come in, and 10 of them are added in because Old Country for Old Men, No Country for Old Men, and Dumbo are replacements. 2074 is the new total. VHS jumps up to 118. Steelbook jumps up to 215. TV jumps up to 361, and UMD jumps up to 12. So thanks for watching. Blessed be, and maybe I'll see you next week with another episode. Probably not.